Okay, and welcome everyone to a new episode of Two Stupid Gamers Playthrough. And just as you guys have voted, so shall it be. We're going to play Jetset Radio as our next playthrough. Being redundant. Joining us for this playthrough for at least a few episodes is our good friend Ali.
Hey, what's up? I'm excited for this one.
I saw you voted. This is the one that you picked. So,
yeah.
Alright, so let's do this. Let's get this game started real quick. I shall be the one playing. We're starting fresh.
Somewhere in Asia, there's a city that cannot be found.
Should I skip this? I think we should.
But everyone just calls it Tokyo. The two hottest things.
Yeah, if anybody wants to see any of these cutscenes, you could get on YouTube and find them.
Yeah.
We're here for the
usually
gameplay.
skip cutscenes. We usually do.
Yeah.
We're here for the gameplay, guys. And I'm pretty sure you guys are here for the gameplay too.
And the soundtrack.
Oh, and the soundtrack.
I heard that when they ported this to the PS3 and Xbox, it was like some of the songs didn't make it because the licensing expired. Is that true?
It was going to be like that, and then they actually managed to get all of them last minute. So
Dude, that's awesome.
it's a perfect port. Yeah, they even got like the licensed tracks too. Yeah. I think there's a Rob Zombie song in this game or something. Yeah.
Nice. Alright, so for those of you who haven't played Jetset Radio, this is a skating game that also incorporates a lot of graffiti art. It's pretty fun.
And dancing too, no?
A little bit of dancing, not too much. Oh,
It's very specific. Yeah.
there we go. The beginning of the game is going to have you do a lot of tutorials, so...
I've played through this tutorial like over 100 times. It's crazy.
Yeah, I was playing it before too. I was playing it last time we met up just to kind of get a feel for the game. Yeah, that's nice. So, like, to someone who's never played this game before, as much as you guys have, it does feel like a warped version of Tony Hawk. You know, it plays like Tony Hawk, but it's super like stylized like a cartoon, or
Yeah.
you know.
You can definitely see that there has been some influence from Tony Hawk, because Tony Hawk came out before this.
Yeah.
And there is some sort of influence. They don't have the balancing act, though, so you don't have to worry about that with this game.
Oh, okay. I actually really liked it. Although, that balancing act was like the most stressful thing to me as a kid, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, I want to keep doing this manual or this grind.
Also, the tricks in this game happen pretty much automatically, so you don't have to do anything.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
They're not really important either. But
The main shtick of this game is to skate fast and graffiti.
yeah, and avoid all the cops and stuff.
It seemed like some of the names of the tricks are like nonsensical too. Like it's just some, like it's just a random word there.
Oh my god.
It's not like in Tony Hawk you do like a 360 kickflip 900 and twist. You know, like actual tricks.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm gonna have to get another paint can. I goofed.
Oh, that sucks. This game also has some jank and like weird controls, but
Yeah, the main problem with this game I would say is to get used to the controls, because they're a little bit slippery.
yeah,
A little bit slippery, but once you get used to it, it's not that bad.
it's very arcadey. You gotta like keep replaying the levels to get everything right.
Yeah, definitely. Oh my god.
Man,
Look at that, I'm also going the wrong way too.
Yeah, but I was gonna say Sega games have a tendency to be like arcade. That's why I love them, to be honest.
yeah, Sega's awesome.
No, indeed. That's another thing I liked about Sega, but when you have a console home release, get some better controls. Because they have some issues with Sonic.
Oh yeah, Sonic is the legendary series of bad controls, at least the 3D ones.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this is where it gets interesting. This is where you have to use the analog sticks to really make a big art.
How so? Like, what
You'll
did you
see. I'll
do?
show you.
My guess is it's gonna be like prompts and stuff.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I think I vaguely remember this. I think I played this game with you a long time ago.
With me, or you're talking about Ollie?
No, with you. while we were doing like in between a session or something like that.
I probably.
Oh no, it was when we were doing we tried Future.
We tried Future and then this one, right?
Yeah.
Future's almost a totally different game. Besides like the theme, it's more of like an adventure game instead.
No, that's good. Like that's what a sequel should do. Like upgrade it, make things a little bit more different.
And it doesn't remove any value from this game too. So I feel like they're both like good to play still.
I'm always for the whole idea of going chronologically when it comes to games. Like play the first one, then go see the second one and see how they upgraded it and changed it. This right here reminds me of my childhood.
And so this is free roaming, like completely free roaming?
Free roaming.
Nice.
Well, for the most part. They're usually going to have you in certain sections doing certain things.
Yeah.
And it's totally San Francisco, right?
No, it's Tokyo.
It's Tokyo, yeah. Tokyo.
Tokyo.
Okay. Because the hills are just reminding me of San Francisco.
However, I remember seeing Did You Know Gaming's episode on this, and they said that these these cities that they made for Jetset Radio, they're kind of a mishmash of many places. So they probably took these hills
from San Francisco,
and then gave it a Japanese feel.
Yeah, that makes sense. Not to mention, I'm sure there's some like really downhill, hilly kind of place in Japan. Oh, damn! You just got hit by the car. You gotta.
Yeah, I don't know. These are some of my favorite environments in any game ever. Like, and honestly, like Sega's putting out Shenmue, and they're making a new Shenmue. I really hope they do more of this game too.
I remember that someone was making some sort of spiritual successor to this.
Yeah, it came out on Steam. It was called like Hover. I didn't play it yet, but it looked good.
I might try to get it done.
It's like it has online multiplayer stuff too.
Oh, that sounds cool.
Speaking of Sega games and spiritual successors, there's actually an Outrun type game coming out on PSN tomorrow. It's called Horizon Chaser Turbo. It actually looks really good.
Is it from the Horizon game?
No. It's based on Outrun, the Sega racing game.
Okay.
The arcade game. And it looks pretty much like it. You get to play as a Ferrari and in addition to many different cars. Yeah, it's dope. I'm probably gonna get it tomorrow.
Yeah, check that out tonight.
Yeah. Again, huge fan of Outrun. I've been hunting for the 360 game. Xbox One game.
Yeah. Xbox One.
I mean, Xbox
You
original
can't say
Xbox?
it anymore.
Yeah, you can't say it anymore.
Original Xbox? The fatty Xbox?
I've been goofing, like I have so many brain farts nowadays that was a legit mistake that I made.
I could tell, yeah.
But I actually meant to say just Xbox.
I just
Look at Microsoft naming it.
Yeah, right.
Like, what's the next one gonna be? The Xbox 2?
No, at least Sony's all like, yeah, we know how to name our consoles. PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PlayStation... Like, you can't confuse them.
Next one, you know what they're gonna call the next one? Xbox 360. Yeah.
You kidding me? You gotta be kidding me. That wouldn't make any sense.
The thing that like mind fucks me though is that when you turn it into an acronym, Xbox One X is almost Xbox One X is just Xbox. Xbox. One is like 0 or O, and then Xbox. So
that's pretty cool, honestly, but it's also bad for Google searches and conversation.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's so confusing.
Alright, so here's a map of Tokyo. And depending on the section that you go in, you get different missions. So our only mission is here in Shibuya.
Yeah.
And we get to choose between the 3 characters that you
this reminds me of the way this is like panning to all these characters, and they're just lounging. Reminds me of 1080.
Oh, right.
The Nintendo 64.
That was an awesome game.
That's a throwback.
That was an amazing game. I never played Avalanche. They did like a sequel at some point, but
Find the red arrows and start tagging. Okay, so that's what I gotta do.
Did you ever play Snowboard Kids?
no.
I never got to play it.
Game too.
shit.
I also never played SSX, which did come for free to I think PS3.
Oh, you mean like the newest one that they did?
Yeah.
Or even any of them.
It
That one
bad.
was free for PSN at some point. You are right, Kyle. Manners.
PS Plus.
PS Plus.
It was good.
Yeah.
The new one was decent, yeah.
Yeah.
I liked SSX Tricky.
They need to make a sequel to Tricky. Why
Yeah.
haven't they made a sequel to
They
Tricky?
tried to make it all serious in the last one, but nobody wants that.
Everyone loved Tricky because it was silly and fun. That's all you have to do. It's like with Criterion and EA. They don't want to release a sequel to Paradise City.
And they also don't want to make a Skate 4 for some reason.
Even though every skater, I can tell you, wants that game.
Yeah.
Nobody wants any more Tony Hawk games, but they do want a brand new skate.
Oh no, I do want another Tony Hawk game. I just want
Yeah.
one that's good.
I would like a good Tony Hawk game, yeah.
Like, just make it like Tony Hawk 3 or 4 and we'll be fine.
Guys, spoiler alert, it's not happening. It's not happening.
I know. It makes me sad.
Yeah. We did was it Tony Hawk 8 that we did?
Tony Hawk Project 8.
Project 8,
That's
yeah.
not a bad. That game was pretty good.
It wasn't that bad. It was panned when it came out. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But I guess it's because it
The
hadn't
system
been...
that I think that it was the system that they put in just was super gimmicky and it didn't work very well, I think, or like it didn't add too much to the Tony Hawk experience.
Yes.
I think the system was to slow it down and that you can do like 10 tricks like in slow motion because you're doing it in slow motion. But I mean, really, a Tony Hawk game is supposed to be fast paced.
Yeah.
It's like they forgot what made the franchise great.
The problem with Tony Hawk was when they made 3, they made the perfect game. And then they said, how do we make 4? And they made it open world, so they made it even more perfect. So there's nothing else they can add to it after that.
Oh, I ran out of cans.
Yeah. I think Tab has like a low can count. I don't know what his stats are. I forgot.
This... Alright, well, I need to get more cans, so... Yeah, this game can be tough.
Yeah. It's
No, I went the wrong way.
I know this is like a meme now, where a lot of like game journalists say they compare things to Dark Souls. Jetset Radio is the Dark Souls of skating games.
It's funny.
I can attest to that. I can agree.
It has the same type of controls.
I just saw that meme, and when I saw it, I immediately thought, in an episode of Two Stupid Gamers, I said that exact thing about something. Not to mention when we did Cuphead, Cuphead is totally like a Dark Souls game. It's like a Dark Souls platformer, Contra, type of game. So, like, it's a good fit, but yeah, it's a cliche comparison. Yeah? 'Cause everybody says it. It's like Dark Souls, right? It's like Dark Souls, but it's
hard as balls.
I died in this game, so it's like Dark Souls.
It's like Dark Souls. Yeah, the meme I saw was that anytime you encounter slight difficulty, oh, this game is like Dark Souls.
Yeah, that's not right. You can't compare slight difficulty like that. Some people just can't take it.
Yeah, it's like difficulty in video games has been a thing forever.
Yeah, it used to be the only thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, no, a lot of these young whippersnappers over here, they don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
Like, go to an arcade and then tell me, games are hard these days.
If you think Dark Souls is hard, go play Castlevania 1.
On an arcade, it's possible.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what the hardest game I played as a kid was. And goddamn it.
Let's get scratching.
Hardest games.
I'm hijacking the airways. And
Alright, so who wants to go next? Who wants to play? We're about halfway through.
It's up to you guys.
You want to play?
I'll give it to Ali.
Okay.
Here you go, man. You take the helm.
Alright, so, do you have any level preferences that I should, not do? That you would want to do, or...
I mean, I don't know anything about this game.
Oh, okay.
It really
irrelevant.
depends on what you feel like. I mean, you're the one with the controller now. You can play.
Yeah.
Alright. I like this level, so I'm probably gonna do this one.
Monster Kogane or Benton Boogie?
Is this the... This isn't the sewer one, right?
I think it might be.
I like to play as Gum. She's my favorite character. Okay, this is not the boss fight one. Good.
Look for red arrows and start spraying. That's right, kids. When you play this game, get ready to skate and spray.
There's a thing up there I'm trying to get.
Headquarters to all units, headquarters to all units. We received a report of reckless skaters in the residential area of
think I
Kogane.
got
All
a-
nearby officers to the scene. I repeat.
Yeah, and like the wall riding you would find in like Tony Hawk. You can do that here.
Yeah, but it happens automatically.
Oh, that's how you get it. I remember trying it 1,000 times in like my own way. It never worked.
Yeah, the staircase gives you more elevation, but it's like peering out beyond the walls, so you can use it.
Honestly, like if you play this game for the first time, it's kind of impossible to figure that stuff out.
Oh no. I'm gonna be 100% honest here, and I'm probably gonna get a little bit of flack. When I first played this game, I was excited and I tried it, and I didn't like it.
Yeah.
I thought it was shit. Because the controls are slippery, the controls are difficult.
Yeah.
And after really just sitting down and like forcing myself to play I was just like, okay, it's not that bad. Just gotta get used to it.
Yeah.
This game requires time.
I'm gonna fall again. Jeez. I'm gonna forget getting those yellow things, whatever.
Yeah, no, this is to play through the game, not to 100% complete it.
Yeah, sorry, it's like my my instincts to try to get.
Are you kidding me? It's my instinct too to try to get everything myself, but you know we're limited here. And,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the thing with this game is the 3 parts of Tokyo are split into
Three
the
different
3
gangs.
sections. Yeah, into 3 gangs. And there's multiple levels for each one, but there are like unlockable levels where you can go through all of the levels and they're like kind of linked together.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you pretty much find out later that all the levels are pretty much one map, which is pretty crazy.
Oh, the police are coming for you. One cool thing about Jetset Radio you can do, which I actually did myself, you can create your own like little tags.
Yeah.
And I actually made one for myself. I called Han. I think I posted it at some point. I don't know if you guys ever saw it.
No, I didn't see it. I would like to see it though.
I'll put it up on the post.
You made it in this version or the
Yeah, in this
PC?
game.
Oh, okay.
In this version of the game for the PS3, I went and made my own graffiti, and it was really cool. Like, just imagine signing your own name in a game.
Yeah,
That's
cool.
basically what I ended up doing.
You're sending Dobermans after you?
I'm gonna be honest. I'd be more scared of a Doberman because those things are fast.
Dobermans are like in so many video games, I'm realizing. I was playing Scott Pilgrim the other day, there are Dobermans in there, Resident Evil has Dobermans.
That's actually the entrance to the subway, the underground.
Yeah,
Did
in
you just trip?
What the hell
I
is
did.
trip on?
I hit something.
The boat.
I came back to the beginning just to get cans, pretty much, without the dogs bothering me.
Imagine you're living somewhere and then someone just in skates just breaks through your wall. Like,
Yeah.
oh yeah!
Kool-Aid style.
That's basically what happened there.
It's pretty funny. Wait, I think there's a... No, not in this level. In a later level, there's a graffiti on that circle, and you gotta go over there.
I really love music here.
Yeah.
It's just so perfect. Like, it gives you that spirit of, like, playfulness and energy and skating. And
It feels like this game feels like there's culture in the game.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Not too many games can do that. At least not games that I'm aware of.
I like that they're sending like an Apache
Yo, seriously.
with like missiles and stuff.
Yeah. Here, you wanna play next?
Oh, you have the rest of the episode.
Oh, do I?
That's how we usually do it in halves.
Yeah.
So
Return to that garage. Don't go doing it again.
which also we probably have time for one more.
Skip
level.
that.
Sure.
Yeah, because to be honest, I don't really think the cutscenes have too much to do with the game anyway.
No, it's just backstory. And the backstory is like rebel kids fighting against the corporate like thing, so it's like standard 90s story.
Yeah, there you go. That's the story, guys. You just heard it here. I'm not even kidding. He's absolutely right. Oh, this is how you collect new characters, by the way. They'll come up to your crib, and they'll be like, hey, yo, escape me. Okay.
So you verse them?
Yeah.
You have to it's like you're playing horse with them, pretty much. Sometimes you have to race them, too. The racing is annoying.
I hate it.
Yeah. Because there's so many different ways you can go, and it's really hard to tell which way you should go. Oh, man.
Ali, what the heck? I thought you played this game.
I really like this. I really like this spot because I'm digging the atmosphere of the game.
Yeah.
The world.
It feels like a real place.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels like it has culture. Like, it really feels like this is a place you can go and visit, and people live a certain way here.
I love that he can't just talk to you; he has to dance talk to you. He's so into the lifestyle.
Do you even know where to go?
Yeah.
It's the only reason why I didn't skip it last time, at least the first time through, because I didn't know exactly where.
I think, yeah, I already got this, dude. He remembers.
That's some good shit.
Do you play this game a lot?
Yes. Whenever I don't know what to play on stream, I pop this game open. So,
Nice.
Oh, he opened up the sewers.
yeah.
This one I remember messing up a lot.
Yeah, I have to watch this one because it's confusing.
Oh god, that is definitely...
Right, left, hit the corner, and then yeah.
Do you have to do it exactly like him, or just
Yes.
make it to the end?
It has to be exact.
Oh, you got it.
That's some good shit right there.
It's last time I played this, I kept skipping that one, and I did it wrong every time.
Oh god.
No, I was talking to my friend the other day, and he was sending me these old like 90s techno music videos where like everyone had crazy hair, they were dancing.
Oh god.
And he was just like, I wish we lived in a world where the only thing you had to do was dance, and the only way to prove yourself is to walk up to people and just dance better than them. I was like, yeah, that's the 90s.
Or escape better, or like do tricks better, like anything better.
Yeah.
That's all you have to do. You go get a time machine, go back to the 90s, go back to a 90s arcade, put a quarter on an arcade machine, and then tell them straight up, I'm better than you and I'll prove it.
Yeah.
And then everybody will praise you like a freaking god.
Yo, I've complained about this before, but I hate it when I'm in an arcade and I'm playing a fighting game with the computer player by myself.
Yeah.
And somebody pops in a quarter right
Oh.
next to me. I'm like, damn it.
It's disrespectful.
At least let me
It is
finish.
disrespectful. But then again, that's how arcade works, so... Yeah, you go to an arcade and someone pops in a quarter, you just have to deal with it.
Yeah, it's open PvP.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
Which is something I actually kind of enjoyed when I was playing Super Street Fighter 4 and they added that.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty cool. And then I found out it's actually kind of annoying.
Yeah. Well, you know, Tekken like has that, but it's kind of annoying to set up. So I just do the regular like search for ranked fights. And I kind of miss that. I kind of miss playing arcade mode and getting interrupted because it was at least more fun.
Like, it's good when you're in the mood for it.
Yeah.
If you just want to play the arcade mode and then you get interrupted all the time, like, nah, it ain't worth it. I like how these guys just start running away just because you get there and start to defeat them.
Yeah. And if you bump into them, they drop their cans. You can pick them up.
Oh, I did. I remember that happening only once or twice. I was confused as to what that meant.
So, like, the strategy on most levels in this game is to do the big graffitis first. So then the cops only come after you during the small ones.
Oh, and you can just run away and do like the really quick ones. I see.
Yeah. I think this is the last big one.
Nice. See, when I played this, I had no strategy.
Yeah.
It was like when I played Mega Man.
Oh.
Mega Man 2. I had no strategy. If you watch that episode, you'll see how I squirmed.
Oh, you guys played Mega Man 2?
We played Mega Man 2 because of the Legacy Collection.
Oh, sweet. I gotta check that out.
Yeah, it was actually requested by my girlfriend. Like, she loves Mega Man, so...
Nice.
She was like, you guys have to play Mega Man 2.
Mega Man's amazing.
I wish you went with 1 though, just because I only just got the collection and I only just started playing 1.
Yeah.
I see.
I wanted to finish 1 first, but it was all good. 2 had really good music. I remember in the episode we realized that I recognized one of the songs from a remix that we did.
Right.
That's sorry, that we did. That's someone else did.
Orders to all nearby units. We received a 911 call reporting reckless skaters in Ben 10. All officers near the station rush to the
I
scene.
hate these cops.
Some of the most annoying cops, man. Worse, I swear to God, they're worse than New York cops. Oh my God. No, they really are. They'll shoot you on
They shoot you on sight, yeah.
Man.
They also try to like dogpile on you. Oh man.
Aren't these just like kids?
Yeah,
Yeah.
these are kids.
Fuck, dude. Trying to have some fun, man.
I mean, but the graffiti.
Well, yeah, it's,
Oh my
but
God.
it's fun.
The one thing I hate about this game is when you escape from the cops, you gotta watch this cutscene every single
Yeah,
time.
that's annoying. Again, a new Jetset Radio would be freaking fantastic for this generation.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it could be so much bigger, so much more open world. Open world games get like crazy now with the scope.
Yeah.
I mean, goddamn, you could have like an entire Tokyo itself.
That would be so amazing. Sega, do it. We'll buy it.
Oh, seriously, there are games that will literally print money for companies.
Yeah.
Like I mentioned before, Criterion with
Burnout.
Burnout Paradise 2. They literally make that, and I will guarantee them. I can guarantee them.
Yeah.
You will get sales up the ass.
I mean, they just remade Paradise. They brought it. They remade
they revamped it.
revamped it.
Maybe they're trying to gauge interest.
Could be.
But the thing is, Paradise sold extremely well.
Yeah.
There was no need to gauge it. They could have easily released a sequel right after, and they would have made just as much money, if not more.
EA put them on Need for Speed. A franchise nobody really cares about
Yeah,
anymore.
nobody.
Okay, I kind of like. I'm not trying to be a contrarian, but I kind of have a. I
Dude,
love,
you gotta
I love
hold the
Need for
opposite
Speed.
way. You gotta stop.
Yeah. Find this stuff I gotta do everywhere.
Yeah, they're shooting at you already.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, they tear gas in this level.
Oh, and they hold you back.
Yeah, they do.
Oh yeah, there's one up here. And they can't get me up here.
Nice. Yeah, those red cans, they don't give you any... Oh, no.
No.
They're like, hey, did she just fall?
Where was the last one?
Oh, you got 2 left.
I was just thinking though, like, you guys want a new Jet Set, but you guys could definitely check out Sunset Overdrive. That would be dope, man.
I have that game and I don't have an Xbox One.
Ah. I wish it came to PS4, man.
It's
I really
very
do.
unfortunate because Insomniac, they're really good with making games. Sunset Overdrive looked amazing. And it's an Xbox One exclusive. Like, no.
That's
so
one of the like
pissed off.
3 games that I actually would buy an Xbox One for.
But then after we're done playing it, like, I probably
I don't
wouldn't
need that
touch it.
Xbox One.
Yeah, I think after I make some money, I'm gonna buy Xbox off Lucas. Because he straight up told me he doesn't want his anymore.
Yeah, you
so,
mentioned that.
Yeah.
You mentioned that.
It's unfortunate because I really would have loved this generation to be a little bit more competitive with each other.
Yeah.
Because when you get more competition between the companies, you get better stuff.
Luckily, we still got better stuff.
We did.
Yeah.
It's just we could have gotten even more better stuff.
Yeah.
Because Sony would have been really like on the whole, oh, you guys really want to stay with us because let me give you a reason why.
Yeah.
That's right.
All right. Cool.
All right, and that is it for this episode, everyone. Thank you, Ollie, for joining us.
Yeah. No problem. I love this game.
And thank you all for watching. Thank you all for voting for this new game, for our new playthrough. It's a really fun game if you guys get a chance to try it out. It's available for the PS3, the Vita, any other systems?
Steam probably.
Steam.
Yeah, it's on Steam,
definitely
yeah.
has it.
That's where I play usually.
Yeah, so go try to find the game, guys. Try it out. Let us know what you think. Like, comment, subscribe, share around, and stay tuned for more awesome content.
And email Sega and tell them you want another one.
Definitely do exactly what we just said.